Mimi ni chairman wa LUO Ker Nyandiko Ongadi. Kwa leo kitu mimi nataka kusema, mimi ndio chairman wa LUO yote Nyanza. Hakuna chairman ingine aliyochaguliwa kama chairman wa LUO. Kwa maana LUO Council Elder iko na katiba. Mimi nilichaguliwa kama msee Ker Riaga Oyokufa. Ndio wasee walikaa chini, wasee kutoka pembe yote ya Nyanza walisanyana huko Ofafa, paka akachagua msee Nyandiko Ongadi kama chairman, naitwa Ker Nyandiko Ongadi. Hakuna Ker ingine. Ker siwezi kukua mbili, Ker ya LUO na kuwa moja tu. Hata kwa leo naweza kusema hata certificate ya register mimi ndio iko naye ya LUO. Hii ndio certificate wa LUO Council Elder. Certificate hapana haweza kuwa mbili, certificate na kuwa moja tu. Kitu mimi naweza sema kwa jamii ya LUO, sasa sisi watu utakuja kwenda kwa election 2022. Mimi naomba LUO wote na kuwa pamoja. Hayo hapana mtu ingine anasema maneno hii, ingine anasema maneno hii. Nataka LUO yote na kuwa moja. Kitu mimi naweza kusema, kabila yote, msee Oginga Odinga ndio lete multi-party hapa Kenya. Kila kabila iko na chama mbili, kila kabila iko na chama tatu. Mimi naweza omba LUO vile vile. Naweza kuwa kwa chama, naweza lete chama wengine. Kama watu nakwenda kwa vita, watu siwezi kusimama pale moja. Wengine nasimama huko, wengine nasimama huko, wengine nasimama huko. Ni kama election na kuwa watu wetu vile vile naweza kuwa na chama mingi, sio mbaya. Sisi nakiza kuwa na chama yetu ingine hapa Nyanza, lakini chama yetu hiyo siwezi kuwa moja tu bila chama ingine naunganisha na yeye. Hata kama wanachaguliwa kwa chama ingine, hata kama ni kwenda Kisumu, iko wajumbe ingine nachaguliwa na chama ingine. Ni hao ni Wajaluo tu. Hata hapa Nyanza iko watu wengine walienda bungeni na chama ingine, lakini hao ni Wajaluo, maendeleo wanapata na lete hapa tu Nyanza. Hii ndio kitu mimi naweza kusema. Wale wanasema ati mimi ni chairman ya Mugori, mimi ni chairman ya Homa Bay, iko kwa chini ya Ker gani? Kwa maana ni Ker ni moja. Wale walisungumuza, mimi sijui hao. Mimi najua hao ni wasee, lakini walisema mambo yao. Kama mtu nakuwa chairman wa Mugori, lazima nakuwa kwa ofisi yangu. Kama mtu unasema ati yeye ni chairman ya Homa Bay, lazima nakuwa kwa ofisi yangu. Kwa maana mimi ndio chairman wa LUO wote. Hii ndio kitu mimi naweza kusema. Wajaluo ni kama kabila ingine. Kabila ingine vile vile ni kama Jaluo. Sisi ni watu wa LUO, lazima vile vile sisi nafuata mwenendo ya Oginga Odinga. Ndio alisema lazima Kenya na kuwa na multi-party. Hiyo ndio kitu mimi naweza kusema. Leo nataka wakijana wa LUO, wasichana wa LUO, wanawake wa LUO, wasee wa LUO na kuwa pamoja. Hata kama nakuwa na chama ingine, si ubaya yake ni nini? Hata sisi iko na chama yetu, kama chama yetu naitwa ODM. Si wale watu wengine vile vile, hata Wakamba ingine iko kwa ODM, hata wa Kikuyu ingine iko kwa ODM, hata wa Kisii ingine iko kwa ODM. Baya yake ni nini? Chama wa Kenya ni chama wa Kenya yote. Tena sheria wa Kenya nakubali kila mtu kama nataka kwa viongozi naweza kutembea mahali wote na karibishwa tu. Hii ndio kitu Wajaluo siwezi kuwa na chuki ati kabila ingine. Hata kama nakuja kutembea hapa Nyanza, hiyo ni kwa mbaya. Hiyo ni mzuri tu, kwa maana ni Mkenya. Kila mtu kama nataka kura, naweza enda mahali popote. Hata yeye ni kabila gani, yeye ni Mkenya. Sisi wote ni Wakenya. Hii ndio mimi msee kama msee nasema wanataka kwa kijana wetu hapana kuwa na maneno mengine naleta chuki kwa kabila ingine. Naweza kutembea hapa Kenya Nyanza, hapana, nakaribishwa tu. Hata sisi watu wetu natembeanga mahali ingine nakaribishwa. Hata sisi kama kabila ingine nakuja hapa nataka kura, sisi lazima nakaribisha hao, sio baya. Mimi kama msee naweza sema namna hiyo. Nataka amani hapa Kenya. Tena amani ni mtu yetu sisi napenda sana waliosalamiana na president wetu wa Kenya. Nalete amani mpaka sasa hivi hakuna chuki ulikwisha hapa Kenya. Kusalamia wewe ulikuwa na namna gani? Kusalamia hata na ilikuwa nalete amani kati ya mtu na mtu mwingine, jamii yako wewe kuwa naye na amani. Kama unaungana, baya yake ni nini?
Pande ya mambo ya kuungana na sijui Ruto na Raila. Hiyo ni mambo ya sawa sawa, hakuna mtu yuko na maneno ndani yake. Tukiungana sisi wase tunaunga mkono. Kwa maana ndio watu ambao tuko nao karibu hapa. Nani nakataa? Hatuwezi kataa. Hiyo tunataka chama iwe nyingi. Kwa maana tuko na chama sasa hii, tuko na ODM, tuko na Green Congress Party of Kenya, tuko na ile ya Mama Grace Akumu. Ni chama tatu. Tunataka ingezwe iwe tukienda 2022 iwe na chama kama 6. Hivyo katika LUO, pande yetu wa LUO, tuwe na chama nyingi. Tunataka chama iwe nyingi. Tukienda election 2022 tuwe na chama nyingi. Kwa maana tukiwa na chama nyingi, watu watakuwa na nafuu kidogo. Tuwe na chama moja, tuwe kwa election ikikwisha, unaona watu wengine wanataka kuhang themselves. Kwa hivyo tunataka sisi wa LUO tuende 2022 tuwe na chama nyingi, si chama moja.
Na karibu vyama karibu 70 yote imeandikwa hapa Kenya, lakini kuna kila member. Sasa si tuko kwa ODM na wengine yuko kwa Jubilee, wengine yuko namna hii, lakini wanaunganiza, wanafanya kazi tu, tuendelea kazi yaendelee. Ndio inatakiwa hata hapa sisi kwetu hapa tuwe na ingine ni nini? Ni chama. Watu kama Odinga alisema kwa sasa demokrasi inaonyesha ni kila mtu anaweza sema na neno lolote anapenda. Hiyo ndio hivyo. Lakini sikikuwa communist kwa chama, lazima upende chama moja. Kenya si communist. Inatakiwa watu wote wako huru kuchagua kile kitu wanapenda.
Sasa ikiwa Nyandiko Ngadi kama Kir amezungumza juu ya maneno ya chama, ati chama iwe mingi, makosa gani amefanya? Maswali gani tena? Iko ndani ya constitution. Hiyo tu. Hakuna ubaya. Nara sisi tungependa LUO Nyanza iwe na vyama. Kwa nini? Hiyo ndio ingekuwa swali. Kwa nini mpendelea vyama iwe mingi? Tumeona ya kwamba vyama vingi imesaidia huyu Musalia. Tumeona vyama mingi imesaidia DP Ruto. Wakati walikuwa wanaungana na Uhuru, uweze kuniambia ati chama moja ndio Ruto alienda naye kwa Uhuru? Hapana. Ruto hakuenda na chama moja, alienda na vyama, ndio wakakubaliana juu ya maungano, wakaform the government. Sasa hata sisi ingekuwa vizuri tufuate hiyo. Hiyo sio kigeni, hakuna kitu kigeni hapo, isipokuwa ni practice tu, na ndio sio kitu kigeni.
We need a liberal society. A LUO society is a very big society today. But if our unity is not going to be the one for the best interest of each and every one of us, then we would rather be disunited, or otherwise we be divided, so that we have a particular group going this way and another group going this way, so that we can always be negotiating and be inside the government at a given time. I work in Western, for example. They are not in one particular camp. You find particular group in this camp, and this camp. We also need to now start being clever, so that we are not going to be put in a single bandwagon, so that that single pot, when it breaks, we all lose. I want to say that we need a structured negotiation and argument among ourselves, but it is supposed to be that which ensures that we are better placed for the better good, or the greatest good of the greater population of LUO Nyanza. We must wake up now as young leader. I'm a young leader, for example. We must have a discourse with the elders, but the elders also must listen. We want to be behind one elder, RAILA, but does not stop any other individual who wants to come up, because after all, after RAILA, we need some people. We need somebody behind him. We are not seeing RAILA grooming somebody. Maybe let him start grooming some of us. Some of us are better leaders, can be presidents in future. But if it doesn't give us space and groom us, because we cannot be in a cohort of only old people. The level of Orengo is old, level of New, those are old people now. If the elders are arguing in that particular direction, we say no. But if elders are arguing in a progressive direction, where we are looking at a society as a LUO people, that we want to move from A to B, then I believe that we must agree that we have to go as a team. And that team must be a team that each and everyone has a space to give his opinion, or otherwise to open up a new avenues, which maybe we have not exploited in the past. And I stand to believe that even if people say Obado is wrong, Obado is this, Governor Obado has just concluded his second term. In fact, he's concluding his second term. Where do people want him to go? The only option you can go, the only place to go after being a governor is a president. There's no mistake if Obado feels that he wants to be a president and so starts a party. He only needs to market that party, and if some of us feel that that party is good, we can go to it. If ODM still stands a chance as being the best party of our region, we'll believe in it, and we can go together. There's no mistake. Let Obado not be victimized for otherwise creating a position or an opportunity for another voice of the people, especially of South Nyanza. I come from South Nyanza. I may believe in it if it is actually something going to drive the agenda of South Nyanza. And if it is going to drive the agenda of LUO Nation, then I believe many people will come to it. Raila Odinga got into a handshake, and we believe in him, and we believe in the handshake, we believe in the BBI and everything that comes with his handshake and agreement with Uhuru Kenyatta. But that one does not make him be the only one who can decide everything for us at any given time. We have people who are learned, we have people who are married, we have people who are having opinions, and such opinions ought to be coalesced together, be allowed. They have fought Obado several times. Let me be specific on this. Our party, our people have fought Obado several times. Even me, sometimes they can find me because I'm making this position. But I'm saying Obado has only opened up an opportunity for another expression of our minds. And I don't say that I belong to that, but I believe that it is something that should be given a chance. It is a child that needs to be born. Once it is born, it can be brought up. And it's not supposed to be subdued or otherwise be suppressed at birth. And I believe that we must give opportunity. If we want to be a progressive society, if we want to claim democracy that we claim, let voices be heard. Let our necks not be blocked. Let us not be stepped upon. Many people in our LUO community, some of them want to be leaders, but they are not leaders in themselves. So they have to hang on Raila Odinga, or the Odinga is on Scott, so that they can get those positions. And so they would rather be seen attacking you if you say something slightly different from whatever they think. I am supporting Raila Odinga. I support him 100%. I am loyal to him. I am only not loyal to ideological fact that we are supposed to stop any other person from expressing his or her interest in running for the presidency of this country, coming from LUO Nyanza. We must be given space. By the way, let me tell you, and make this one right, I am a potential president of this country. But if I am not given a space, I will not be a president, because I can't be if this is the way that has to be. Obado has proved in Migori that he can be something beyond being a governor. If we had a regional governor, then we would make him a regional governor. But with that kind of mentality, we can't build leaders. We need leaders who will speak for us, speak on behalf of us, and speak for the benefit of us. And that one does not include having just to say yes to everything coming from Bondo. We have also now to get ours. New Nyanza, South Nyanza, I have not been in talks with Obado, I have not communicated to Obado, I have not had a meeting with Obado, but I'm telling you, if what Obado is thinking about is something that is looking like the one I'm thinking about, I will obviously sit down with him, I will discuss with him, I will see the way forward with him, and we'll work together with him for us, for the sake of us as South Nyanza. We are not creating a division, and the elders must know that we are not creating a division. We are only creating or thinking of creating another paradigm, another thinking idea, another way of thought, so that we cannot, it is several years, Odinga tried, failed, Raila has tried several times and failed. Why is it that they must be the same ones? Let a bull not be too big at the door and stops others. You know, there is an opportunity that is there for mating of cows. But when there is a cow that is big and old, cannot jump on top of a female cow, will always be standing there hitting the others left, right and center. Finally that cow will not be mated, because this one will not jump up to rise to the occasion. At the same time, the time for mating will be passing. So we cannot allow that we will stand in one pot and fail consistently. We have had consistent failures, and if we are really sure, then we can create a new opportunity. And some of us, we don't care. Even if we lose because of this, there's no problem. But after all, this is the truth. We need another paradigm shift so that we can think of how to get to the State House through plan B. This plan A of Raila Odinga might not work. It has failed. And let go in record. This one has likely failed, because pretending that Uhuru will hand over power to Raila, that is not possible. He will not. He will not. That is the position we need to think about. People of Nyanza, LUO Nyanza, not particularly South Nyanza, because we all need the presidency. As Nyanza, whether from Central and South Nyanza, we need the presidency. We have used the opportunity we have. Obado is not creating a division. He is only creating another opportunity for us to think beyond what we have been thinking. Who says that it is only Raila Odinga who must be the president if LUO has to be the president? Who says so? Who says that? Must it be Raila to be the president? It might be ODM or any other party. But we need an opportunity for another negotiation, another discussion, another discourse. Raila must have been grooming somebody. He is not grooming anyone. Let him call me, start grooming me, or let him call Obado, start grooming him. Obado will not oppose him. We will only oppose when we can't see anybody being groomed. Time is running out. Age is there. The institutions are also there. We cannot pretend and sit and cover our heads into a cocoon and believe that things are fine. Things are not fine. We are going to be seriously orphaned if we don't have somebody being groomed and we don't have opportunity being given to people so that they can be seen and to be groomed. We have Badi. It's just left there to sing choir. We have so many of us here. When nobody thinks about something else, they sing with that so that they please Raila, so that they can get tickets when they know they cannot be elected in their regions. The people who know that they can't be elected, so they have to sing the song of Raila, 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 so that they be elected. We cannot use Raila as a policy for being elected in LUO Nyanza. After all, this is why we have the Cyprian Aweti's group, the people who have failed. That's why we have the Bado and people, and we have not bad, we have Rasanga and people playing the music down there. They can't perform because they are just elected by the virtue of Raila, 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 Raila. We need to think of electing people by virtue of what they have. We have potential individuals who can take over after Raila. The main problem here is Somebody doesn't want to settle on someone to take over after them. Somebody doesn't want to groom someone to take over after them, thinking of grooming only their families. Moi refused to groom somebody in the Rift Valley and now was grooming his son. Uhuru refused to groom Kenyatta refused to groom somebody in Kikuyu and now his son. Odinga refused to groom somebody until Raila came in. Now Raila doesn't want to groom somebody because he wants just his family member. That one will not work. We must wake up. Some of us who are sons of poor people and have worked hard through the ladder, how will we govern this country? I can close my eyes and count more than 20. Number one is me. I'm a potential person. I can be anything. Number two, Ubado is a potential president of this country. Number three, Mbadi is a potential president of this country. Number four, Kidere is a serious potential president of this country. Number five, even Uchila Yako, if so many people, even Tino Kajwang, the senator, is a very potential individual. If you look at him talk and think like he thinks, he's a serious president of this country. No one, so long as we are qualified to be presidents of this country, it is only a matter of who says what and how what is said. That is the main problem we have. And that's why we are opening a paradigm shift, so that we can think beyond what we have been thinking about. We need a position which our people take, but for the sake of us to succeed into presidency. We will not get to presidency if we keep on playing the game the way we have been playing it. You must make a substitution. That's why every team has a substitution. You may be having a good striker, but the striker has had a bad day. That day might be bad for him. You may put a defender to score. Tumekalewa kwa sababu tumejiweka kufikiria kwamba Raila Odinga peke yake ndiye anaweza kuwa rais wa Kenya. Hapana. Kama walio kuna wengi wamesoma. Najua wengi watanipinga kwa sababu ya hii. Na wengi watafikiria kama mtoto. Kufikiria kwangu kama mtoto ndiko kunanifanya nazungumza kuwaliko na nazungumza hapa na hawazungumzi hapa. Kwa sababu nina mawazo, kuna vitu nafikiria. Kama LUO Nyanza, ni muhimu tuweze kufikiria zaidi ya yale ambayo tumekuwa tukifikiria. Kwa sababu hatuwezi kuwa na mtu mmoja amefunga mlango na mlango huo nao hawezi ingia, ameshindwa kuingia, na mwingine akifikiria kuingia huko anafungiwa tena na huyu ambaye ameshindwa kuingia. Lazima tuhakikishe kwamba vita hivi vya kuingia kule Ikulu lazima tufikirie mara ya pili. Lazima tufikirie mara ya pili kwa sababu tuna nia na sababu, lakini hatuna uwezo kwa wakati huu. Lazima tuwe na uwezo huo kupitia mtu mwingine ama kupitia mpangilio mwingine. Tunaweza kujigawa. Watu wanaotaka kubaki na Raila wabaki waingie huko kama wamepata. Tutakuwa tumepata kama jamii. Wale ambao wanataka kuwa na ubaba nao wakae huku. Tuingie kama tutapata. Tutaingia kama jamii. Wengine wakienda kwa Ruto wakae huko, wasitukanwe. Wengine wakiingia kwa Mudavadi wakae huko, wasitukanwe. Wengine wakiingia Tawi Alliance wakae huko, wasitukanwe. Wengine pia waingie na ubado kwa PDP waingie, wakipata alliance huko waingie nao, wasitukanwe. Hatuwezi kuwa kwamba mtu akiamka tunaomba Raila. Tunafaa tumuombe Mungu, sio kumwomba mtu ambaye pia anaishi kama sisi. Kuna mtu yeyote, there's no one who has been groomed by Raila Odinga, and that is open. And we wish to be groomed, and if we can't be groomed, let there be space so that we come out by ourselves. We want to be groomed, but if there's no space, if they don't want to groom us, let them leave people free so that we can move left, right and center. We will find a landing. We cannot hang with one person in one basket like eggs in one tree. No, we must be liberalized, we must be given freedom, we must be enfranchised. We should not be disenfranchised because of an individual. And that's what I'm saying. We need a paradigm shift as a people. We need to open up and intermingle with others. Not that once somebody else is satisfied, it is believed that we are all satisfied. No. As a people of LUO, we have been stopped from intermingling with anyone. If you meet Ruto today, if you are not with Raila, then you are Amol. If you meet Mudavadi today, if Raila is not there, you are Amol. Must you only meet all people with Raila by you? Must you only wait for Raila to meet somebody? We cannot. And I'm saying, I know I'm a beneficiary of Raila. I know I came up through that. But once you have brought up your son, don't expect your son to remain where you brought him up. Teachers, but we get to be professors, doctors, lawyers, and they remain teachers. Does not mean that we should not pass them. Raila is a teacher, and he's our teacher, and he's our elder. We will respect him. But the truth is that we will not remain where we are. This bondage must stop. This bondage must stop. The leaders who are stuck to the Odingaism, we should wake up to one reality. That we should not be used as agents of suppressing some of us who have even proved to be better than us. We must also stand to be chosen by our people, not to be taken to our people. People, our leaders, will now come fighting here, left, right, and center, so that it will be seen who is fighting for Raila more. We are not supposed to be fighting for Raila. We are supposed to be fighting with Raila, fighting with him to that cause, not fighting just for him. We must be seen to be in the cause with him. But if the cause is difficult with him, there is no problem creating an avenue for the cause to be opened for so many other people. That's the truth. Many people, many leaders are there because are not leaders now because they have not been elected, simply because they have been suppressed by the system. And for me, I'm very liberal. I don't say that I oppose Raila. I don't say that I support Obado. I am saying liberalism, democracy, freedom of association, freedom of expression, as is envisaged in our constitution at the Bill of Rights, ought to survive even to our villages, so that you can be free to speak like I am now speaking without being victimized. But I know they will victimize me because I've said what they don't want to hear. The truth is that we cannot, as a people, we are now more than 4 million voters. We are now more than, we are now a larger population. If you take Migori County, almost 400,000 votes. Omabe, almost 400,000 votes. Kisumu, almost 400,000 votes. Siaya is almost 400,000 votes. Our population is very big. Siaya 2 million, Kisumu 3 million, Homabay 2 million, Migori 2 million. We cannot be put in a single bandwagon by an individual. We must be free to mingle. Even chicken walk in different directions, but they all get the food they want. Obado has proved to be number 2. And whoever objects that Obado is already coming up strongly to be number 2 to take over number 1 should take care of his thinking. Yeah, because Obado has proved a man per se, a leader who is worth following. If he tells us to go this way, some of us in Homabay will follow him to Migori, and as we go that way, whichever the way we want, so that we can also get into a government through a back door, if there's any. And if Raila remains with a larger portion of Central Nyanza, he can have them. Let them also fight that direction. Yes, that one did not stop raw denomination to becoming raw Israel, Musalaba, raw water, and they are all going to heaven. There is SDA, there is what? They are all going to heaven. Because there is only one God. Let there be one goal to get presidency. So it doesn't matter which vehicle through which we go. Let us be given freedom to jump over any vehicle, any day we want. Nobody will tell us. It is us to see. Number 2 is coming. It might be Kidere, it might be me, it might be Obado, it might be anyone. I'm also coming up. I'm also struggling. I may lack a lot of the millions they have, but I have the language and the strength and the force to even be anything. So I can also have the opportunity to go negotiate with Ruto. I'm a Kenyan, capable of being the president. I can sit down with Ruto and negotiate to be his deputy. There's no problem. Must I have a party? Obado can sit down with Ruto, negotiate, we support him. So that when Ruto gets in, we are there. Raila can sit with Uhuru, let them make the alliance. If they get in, we are there. The choice of creating an opportunity for us to speak is a good choice. Creating an opportunity for us to think beyond what we have been thinking is a good choice. If he goes ahead to attack Raila or abuse Raila or do anything contrary to what we think about Raila, that's what we don't want. Obado starts a party, fine. Even Martin Ogindo has a green movement party here. Even there are some pseudo parties we have around here. They can be made into strong parties, and we will all be moving with them. And this cause to be enlarged. This was the beginning of churches. This was the beginning of revolution. We have to revolt. There is no development coming without revolution. It is this development we are seeing, it's because of democracy. If there's so many things we have like CDF, it's because of the fight for restructuring of our constitution. If there's something to do with devolution, it was because of an urge to have a new constitution in 2010. So everything must have a cause, must have a start. And I want to say, I told you very well, I have not talked to Obado, I have not met Obado. I'm yet to discuss, if any, with him. But if he has a good cause for the people, a good cause for the Nyanza and LUO people, I am going to be with him. We must first of all be our people before we go and merge with others. We are a LUO people. We can never remove that from our ID cards. Our ethnicity is LUO. We cannot run away from it. We must now use it to merge with others, even in a halfway. Let half of us go in one direction, a half to go one direction. We meet at the State House. At least we'll be having somebody in power. Given opportunity, we can all be presidents. Given opportunity. But the problem we have, sticking to one course which collapses, going through one bridge which, when it falls, it falls. We must avoid that. Let some of us jump like birds. When a stone is thrown on a tree, birds will run not in one direction. They will always be careful not to go to one direction. We must not be more stupid than birds, that we only get shaken. Like now we are all in one handshake. In case the handshake collapses, we will run again on the street together. Created jittery is the other day we have seen Obado has consistently grown to be stronger. He won his first election with PDP. The second time ODM went and begged him to take ODM ticket, with which he won, and he has decided to remain liberal, and that's why he's creating for us a new path. If NATO has a party, let him make the party be known. If let us market these our many parties. In Western Province, how many parties do they have? Even in the Rift Valley, how many parties do they have? We can have as many parties we negotiate in different tables. We need third way alliance here. We need URP whatever things there. We need ODM here. We need Jubilee here. Let the space be opened so that even during our nominations, people are nominated, and if they fail to get the right candidate, they can always have we can always have freedom of electing from very many from a plethora of candidates. Only option we have here. We, where I mean we, is where me, RAILA, Obado, only LUO is involved. The only option we have, and the truth that is naked, which has not put on any clothes, is that these people will not be handing over power to RAILA. And we must wake up to that reality, that we are not being given this power. We must think of how to get into the government. Maybe we are not going to win the presidency, and RAILA might say somebody torture once again. But while RAILA is saying that somebody torture, let us also be free. When he says torture, let us be scattered. We get into different camps. We will win as a people finally. When Mudavadi is outside government, Eugene Wamalwa is in government. When Wetangula is outside, when Mudama is outside the government, Kalonzo is close to government. Kambas do that. In the coast, you see, they have also started their parties. Everyone wants a party. We also want our parties. ODM is a national party. Let it remain there nationally. We want, let ODM remain national party. Let us also have our village parties. ODM has grown bigger than us. True or false? The option is to rally behind somebody else. The Kikuyu are not willing to give us. The other people have also supported RAILA enough. They will say, maybe another person. Let RAILA say another LUO. Let him LUO mwingine. Or let him LUO mwingine. Ama let him Kalenjin. Ama ungani na Ruto. Let them merge with Ruto. Let them take power. We can be in government even if we are not in power. We are not the presidents. Yes. Even now RAILA is in power, but he's not the president. So we can get in through any way. We have the door, the house might be closed, but there are so many openings.